Hey y'all, I'm back with another video really quick and fast. So I was gonna do like a really long breakdown to Lil Kim's album 9, but due to copyright reasons I can't really do that. So I'm just gonna briefly talk about some of the songs on the album. So I'm not gonna talk about the songs that already came out like as a single. The album as a whole, I will say this. I liked it a whole lot more than I anticipated. It still was a little bit too much of use of auto-tune for me, more so because I love Kim's voice, like her natural voice, especially when she's rapping now. Like I love her voice. So when she adds auto-tune, sometimes I feel like it takes away from that that grittiness and that griminess. But it was like I said, it was used a little bit too much for my liking, but not overly to the point where I completely hated everything. No, I feel like they used it where they should have, and some points they could have pulled back, but for the most part it was cool. I don't have my notes in front of me, y'all, so I'm going off the top of the dome. I believe the second song, number 2, because I think the first one was Pray For Me. Second song was Bag. Now, normally I don't care for rapping, singing type of thing, so I really don't like when almost anybody does it. I don't like when, I don't say I don't like it. It depends. I don't like when people do it all the time, because you are a rapper, not a singer. However, shout out the Kid Fury came up with comma. Whoever came out with however comma. Shout out to you. I like the song. I like her singing on that actual song. I feel like it fits. I feel like it fits. I feel like it goes. And I really like the song a lot. It's a hell of a bop, for real. It's a hell of a bop. So I really like that song, Bag. I gotta go back and listen to it again, but I really like that song a lot. Song after that is Catch My Wave featuring Rich the Kid. I'll say this. That's probably one of my least favorite songs on the album. I don't really vibe with it all like that. Maybe I have to listen to it more, but at this moment I don't really vibe with it too much. Those are probably one of the songs I felt like the auto-tune, if I remember the song correctly, I believe the auto-tune for me was just a tad bit too much. And I'm not really a Rich the Kid fan. The only song I really know about that he's on is I think Talk to Me Baby, You's a pretty little missy baby. Is he on that song? Tell me if I'm right, with Tory Lanez. I got one night for you, baby. It's so hot. Y'all, I'm sorry. Let me take a side step real fast. Chicks Tapes 5 is coming out in November. Bitch, I cannot wait. I will be reviewing that. Okay, I'm done with it. Okay, after that, Go Off went off. Now that is my song. Go off, sis. Go off for 10 days and 20 nights. Shout out to the Scorpion Show. I'm sorry. I get a lot of my phrases from a lot of YouTube people that I fuck with. But shout out to YouTube. Shout out to freaking the Scorpion Show. Go off. Good, sis. That song, you did go off. You went off, Kim. And like I said, that song, it has a little bit of auto-tune too, but I feel like it's used in the right places. That's my thing. I don't mind the auto-tune. It just has to be used in the right places to me. And that song right there, sis, that's it. That song right there knocks, especially in the whip. Woo! Go off, Kimmy. Go off. Then the next track is called Too Bad, and she kind of samples the way I don't really want to stay, I don't really want to go, can we get it together? Shout out to 702. Get it together. Oh, that's my song. So she kind of plays off of that song. The song is okay. It's cute. It's alright. It's alright to me. The next song after that is You Are Not Alone, of course. You are not alone. I am here with you. Shout out to the king of pop, okay? They try to erase your legacy. That will never happen. That song was okay to me, too. I don't really care for, a lot of slower songs sometimes. Not from her. I'm just saying in general. I don't know. But out of those two songs, because those are kind of like the slow point of like the album a little bit, even though it's only 9 songs. Out of both of those songs, I'll say I like Too Bad probably way more than I like You Are Not Alone. Like I said, maybe because You Are Not Alone has a little bit too much singing for me. But those two songs are cool though. And like I said, I noticed that she kind of sampled for both of those songs, so I thought that was pretty dope too. Then we have Found You with OT Genesis and Young Miami from the City Girls, which I think that's a very interesting combination. The City Girls and Lil Kim. I like that. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Because all the City Girls are mini Trinas, and Trina is an offspring kind of Lil Kim. So it all makes sense. It all makes sense. I like that song. That song bops for real. OT Genesis, oh, he's so fine to me. I love him so much. Malika, you messed up. You messed up. That man, I love him so much. And he was even on the performance, when she got her award. Like, he came, and I think that's probably the song that he did. I like that song too. That song is a nice little bop. It's a nice little vibe. Also, Kim, I get now why it probably took her such a long time, because she had to clear a lot of these samples. She Buddha, 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 rock it everywhere, rock it, rock, I found you, Snoop Booty. Shout out to Bubba Sparks. Shout out to Bubba fucking Sparks. Okay, that song though, no lie, is a whole entire bop. It's a bop. It's a whole bop times 50. Like, it really goes off. Kimmy, you did your job with that one. Okay. After that, Auto Blanco. What is it? No, Auto Blanco. I don't give a fuck. That's my favorite song on this whole album. Like, I listened. If y'all would like to know, I did do a review when that song came out. So if you guys are like any new subscribers, you guys can go back into my videos, and I did react to that song. That's the best song to me on the album. I'm so sorry. Like I said, I love when Kim just uses her natural voice, because her voice to me is just, oh, it's so good. I love it so much. I love her rapping voice so damn much. And we getting straight back in the day Kim when it comes to the Auto Blanco. What? I listened to it again, because at first I was going to skip it because I heard it before, but I was working, so it was playing. I'm like, this shit knocks. This shit fucking knocks, Kim. It knocks and knocks and knocks. And then she ends the album with Jet Fuel. Now, it doesn't say who is featuring, so can somebody tell me, is that her baby daddy, like Mr. Papers, on the on the song with her? Who else is that man on the song with her? I think that Jet Fuel, it's alright. It's alright to me. I feel like she probably should have closed with No Auto Blanco, because that either opened or closed with that track. 'Cause that track, it hits. Actually, no. Pray For Me is actually a very good opener, actually. And I think she probably should have put No Auto Blanco at the end. Overall, out of the 9 songs, I'm gonna give the album a B. And the reason I'm gonna give because she's Queen B, of course. But no, what I'm saying is that my expectations for this album, I'm not even, and this is not to slight Lil Kim, they weren't really high, but that's only because it's been a very, very, very long time since Kim has put out a body of work. So I didn't know if she would be able to, like, I guess, keep up, you know what I mean, with like the sound of music and stuff like that. And if she would, like, I didn't want her to sound dated, is pretty much what my issue is. I didn't want her to sound dated. She does not sound dated at all. This album sounds like it was made in 2019 or for 2019. It's very up to date. It's trying different sounds and stuff like this. And I'm going to say this is, and I'm not trying to, compare Nicki or nothing like that, but I just want to bring this point up to say this. What Nicki does in her albums, which is Nicki tries to hit the pop audience and the rap audience all at the same time. I feel like if she was to go more so the Kim route, because Kim in this album, from what I could tell, she played with a lot of different sounds, you know what I mean? But it was still all very hip hop. It wasn't pop. It wasn't completely out of left lane, even with the You Are Not Alone, even though that's a slower song. It was still very much so grounded in hip hop. So I feel like if Nicki was to do that with her albums, I feel like people would gravitate to it differently or receive it differently, especially people who, are here for her rapping. But outside of that, I'm very proud of Kim. I think the album is really good. I'm glad for the response that she's getting. Like people said, Kim is now getting her flowers, and it's about damn time, because people have shitted on Kim for such a long time, but she deserves her flowers. So y'all tell me what y'all thought about the album. Tell me what your favorite song is.